Welcome to the Cunningham Piano Show, where we explore life between the keys. I'm your host, Hugh Sung, and in today's episode, I have a wonderful young pianist. Her name is Negar Ghasemi. And did I say your name correctly?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Such a beautiful name. Negar, where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Iran.
Ah, wonderful. Now, it would be the same as me saying I'm from America, right? America is a big country, so is Iran. Where in Iran are you from?
Actually, I'm from Karaj.
Okay. Can you describe what Karaj is like? What kind of a town or city is it?
Um, uh, it's near the capital, which is Tehran.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a environmental city.
Does it mean there's a lot of nature around?
Yeah,
Oh,
there are a lot of nature, and beside that is a big mountain called Alborz.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It sounds very, very beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Is there a lot of Western classical music in Iran?
No.
Oh,
because we have a traditional music
I see.
in our own.
And how old were you when you came to the United States?
Now I'm 16 years old,
Okay.
and when I arrived here, I was 16 years old.
Oh, so this is very recent.
Yeah.
How come your English is so good? Man, I'm jealous. Where did you study English? Obviously, you must have studied English in Iran.
Yeah, like in the school, but
Yeah.
not so much.
Wow, that's amazing. So you were totally comfortable coming here, eh?
Oh yeah, of course.
So did you study traditional Iranian piano music or?
No, because when I started piano, I just started with classical music.
Uh-huh.
I never played Iranian piano, but I played another Iranian instrument.
What was the other instrument you played?
It's called setar.
Oh, sure. So what can you describe that instrument for us?
It's kind of like a string instrument, which is like a, for example, you imagine a guitar, but it has like a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has a I don't know what to say.
A really long neck, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yes. Wonderful. Well, I am so excited. Thank you so much for sharing a bit of your culture. So, one of the unique things about the show is the fact that our guests get to select from a range of pianos. And Negar, you've chosen to play your performance on this Cunningham 7-foot grand piano. So, tell me, why did you choose this piano?
Because it has a really great touch. Because when you play it, you feel a very actual sound, and you feel a very clear sound from it, and its touch is so softer, and because of that, I like the piano.
Wonderful. And what will you be playing for us?
It's Etude number 4 from Chopin.
Okay, so the composer's name is Chopin, Frédéric Chopin. What is an etude? Do you know what an etude? Well, how would you describe an etude for somebody who's never heard an etude before?
The actual etude is something to prepare your technique for your playing. Actually, you do the etudes to exercise.
So it's an exercise piece.
Yeah, it's an exercise
but a really, really hard exercise piece.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
Okay, so it's an exercise piece, but what kind of music does it feel like? Does it feel like exercise, really fun and action?
No.
Oh no, what does it sound like?
No, of course. Because the composer is Chopin, and Chopin is a romantic composer. So comparing to the exercise etudes, it's a mixture. I mean, a mixture of a etude and also a really musical sense.
But what do you feel when you play this piece?
I feel it's like a very powerful sense in that etude, and you feel so when you are as an audience, you feel it's so strong and it's so powerful.
Great. Okay.
But at all, when you play it as a player, you feel so you have to be relaxed but strong.
Wonderful. Let's listen to you play this wonderful etude.
Okay.
Negar, that was incredible. Boy, you know, as an exercise piece, I feel like I've just run a marathon at top speed. That was thrilling, and it looks exhausting. Your fingers are going so fast. Wonderfully performed. Thank you so much. Now, we have a special treat because now we've been joined by your teacher, Meng Hao. Meng, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So, Negar, I'm wondering if you could share some of the wonderful things that you have learned from your teacher.
She always support me in music and in my playing. But actually, the most thing I learned from her is about the sense of music.
What does that mean? The sense of music. What do you think that means?
The way you want to play the classical music is so different than other musics. And because of that, you have to always keep the style. For example, when you want to play something romantic or when you want to play something baroque, so you have to keep the style. And that was the most thing that I learned from Mrs. Hao.
Oh, wonderful. And Meng, I'm wondering if you could share your experience working with Negar.
Negar.
She's a wonderful pianist.
Yes. And it's, I think I'm very lucky to have Negar as my student, really. And Negar is a very smart and sweet girl. Every time I think she accepts my teaching method, and she is very understandable.
You know, it's always so beautiful to see in music. There's a very, very close relationship between the teacher and the student. It's very, very special. And I can see you two have a very special bond together. Well, thank you both for being on the show, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe so that we can let you know whenever we have new episodes. For the Cunningham Piano Show, I'm Hugh Sung. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.